I'm so pleased to be joined today by Dr. Sandra Hernández, President and CEO of the California Healthcare Foundation, to have a conversation about leadership. You've been such a leader in public health and healthcare and beyond. What is it that motivates you in your leadership?
I think part of leadership is recognizing that change is always happening, and you can be a force for change, or you can be a force in resisting it, being an obstructionist, maintaining the status quo. And I didn't come from a family that was about the status quo. I came from a family that was life changes and evolves, and you should be part of that dialogue and part of that solution. And I think part of being a leader is also recognizing that people sometimes see things in you that you don't see in yourself, and that you owe it to yourself a little bit to explore that and to open the doors. Likewise, now as leaders and having had great opportunities to serve in a lot of different sectors, we also have an incredible responsibility to make sure that the next generation has those opportunities, you see something in them that they don't see in themselves. One aspect of leadership is just recognizing that, A, you need to make the table big, and never try to solve a problem where those for whom you are trying to solve it for are not in the conversation and leading that conversation. It's also true about being a doctor, right? You could take a patient history, and if you just want to focus on what their renal function is and you actually haven't had a conversation with them about how they are, where they are, and what matters to them, you're not going to have a very effective interaction. And so in some ways that's true at all levels, whether it's a complex social issue or complex public policy issue. And I think that's another quality that is important, the ability and willingness to sort of say, I've got great competencies in this area. I need a team around me that can complement these other capabilities and that I can learn from and that we can grow together for. And I've had great teams and worked with great people, and many of them have gone off to do other leadership things, which I feel really good about. And so I think leadership is about liking what you're doing, caring about what you're doing, always being willing to learn, and recognizing that you fundamentally have a responsibility to bring up the next generation.